Suppose you work at a job where your pay varies directly as the number of hours you work. Your pay for 8.5 hours is $102. All right, this is one of those special problems. When we see the words when we see the words varies directly, we know that we're dealing with a direct variation, and in general, direct variation is y equals kx. What I'm going to tell you for this is I would definitely think about what does the y represent and what does the x represent. So, what are we comparing to each other? We're comparing the pay, where varies directly is, that's your k, which is also, it's called the constant of variation. It's really the same thing as slope. And they're comparing it to the number of hours. So, when I write my equation, I could say the pay is equal to 4k times the hours. So my pay that I was given was $102. I don't know k, but I know that the hours are 8.5. Now if I want to know what the k value is, remember, this is really like the difference between this and this is that there is no base in this one, or y-intercept. It's just 0. And instead of m, they chose to use k, but it's still the same thing. So I'm going to divide by 8.5, and I'm going to divide by 8.5. So my k value is 12. So my equation would be P equals 12H, meaning that I would, how many hours, I multiply by 12, and that gives me my pay. So my next question asks, well, what does that 12 represent? The 12 came from this step above that represented dollars divided by hours. So this is $12 per hour. And if you think about it, you have 12 times the hours equals the pay. So this must mean 12, how much you're getting paid for each hour. How much we get paid for 30? So y equals, or we can say p equals, because that's the what we chose to use. So p equals 12 times h. Well, this 30 is 30 hours, so the h must be 30. So p is equal to 12 times 30, which gives me 360. Now, is that the only way to do this particular problem? Absolutely not. What you can do is you can compare your pay to the hours, and you can say, in the beginning it was $102 for 8.5 hours, so what would it be for 30 hours? And you can do this by cross multiplication. So I would do 102 times 30, which gives me 3,060 equals 8.5. X divided by 8.5 divided by 8.5. X still would equal 360. This is doing it by a proportion, and this is doing it by an equation. Either way is acceptable.